What's Janesh got planned, Josh? I know you got some combines coming up.
I do. So we have a string of them coming up in May that we're planning out right now. We have a few schools in the area who are going to bring us out. We're going to take up 1 day of practice, and we're going to take a few guys through a workout. We're going to try to find some undiscovered gyms. Maybe we can find some guys, a college home. So at this point, it's still
still developing the process.
Still developing, but I think I told too much at this point. But yeah, we're thinking about taking up a day of spring practice and kind of bring a group of trainers out. So it'll be fun.
Nothing in concrete yet, though. Still just.
No, it's in concrete. We're just kind of going back and forth through, like the planning. What is it actually going to be? Things of that nature.
Will these be like the camp and combine you had down in Graham a while back, kind of like that, or different?
Yes, same thing. But the difference would be we kind of want to get more involved with more team aspect rather than it being, hey, come out.
Group of individuals, right? You want to go directly to that practice and get it done. So this will have to come up sometime, probably late in May, when they're doing those that 2-week window for spring practice. But no schools you've really locked in tight, but you're still getting all these things lined up now.
Well, yeah. So one school for sure. Coach Jones over at High Point Central.
Good.
He's one that everything that I've been pushing to him, he's just been soaking it up. He's one, I guess.
When you go in there, what will you do when you go there that day?
Okay, so the normal combine drills. You have the 40, you have the shuttle.
You guys are going in and doing a testing procedure, then all testing.
Yeah, you have the 40, you have the shuttle. We're gonna take them through a few more drills just to see, who else don't we know about. We know about the Chavis Littles, the quarterback Leon, I want to say his name is. Get his last name. But we want to kind of see, who else is on that team.
Yeah, because they had a couple of quarterbacks this past year, because they started out with the
LJ.
LJ started out the season. It got bumped out by the receiver. Jeffrey Wall took over. LJ was struggling a little bit, and Jeffrey Wall took over, kind of let him in. But I think McClain is LJ McClain. Okay. He should be back there in charge this year, like you say.
Yeah. Well, he did start off the season. Yeah. I think they brought in Jeffrey to do more of the Wildcat stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Because Jeffrey gave him a little bit of chance to win some games. They needed to win and had to win down the stretch.
They had a pretty good. Shot at the end. I think they went
on the road and got beat by some team up in around Caldwell County. It might have been the South Caldwell team, and later came here and played Dudley, and Dudley destroyed that team. But Central nearly picked up a win, I think, in round one of the playoffs. Now, who all goes in? Yourself? Who else goes to do these?
So you have, you mean that helps us?
Your crew, yeah.
Yeah, so you have Jimmy Lamore. There's a few guys I went to school with who are kind of, have that ambition that we need, so they'll come out and work with me as well. But Jimmy is the one that's kind of spearheading.
How long does it take to do that testing process?
Not long.
Would you probably go in and take over that whole practice that day? Since you got so many different guys to test, probably, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Can you have be guys doing one thing at one side and somebody doing a bunch of guys at the same time?
Like rotation?
Yeah.
We could. What we like to do is we would split them up. We would all be doing the 40 at one time.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess that would speed up the process. That'll take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, and you just switch to another one. So I think altogether, all the events that we would have to do take about an hour and a half. From stretching to warm-ups to close.
So you warm them up just like they would for regular practice, get them warmed up like that too, get them stretched out.
Yeah, well, Jimmy usually takes them through, some type of workout. So he's similar to what the players do, dynamic stretches and things.
So you got the 40, you got the shuttle run, and what else you do?
Yeah, there's the shuttle. There's a shuttle endurance test. So it's kind of test their agility, 5 back, 10 back. There's one-on-one drills. There's open space drills. Quarterbacks give them a chance to throw. And these little testing things, they're quick. So those things can run anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. We can move on to
bang, bang, bang.
Another one.
It's almost like the rapid fire gets going then, right?
We just kind of trying to test the athlete. Just trying to test them.
Well, it must work. I was reading something Jimmy Lamore sent out about Adam Smith, who went up to the Ravens camp, and I think he trained with Jimmy. So Jimmy's workouts must do pretty well.
Jimmy knows his thing. So it doesn't help when you got a guy who came in running 4.4. So,
but I tell you, Adam Smith put up some impressive numbers. I think he had some of the best numbers in that Ravens Pro Day workout a while back.
Well, I wish the best for him. I'm not too sure, how things are going at the moment, but I wish the best for him. He was a wonderful athlete and a cool guy to be on the team.
It'd be nice to see him make it too, because he was a quarterback in college, became a quarterback in high school, becomes a wide receiver in college. Would love to see Adam Smith get a chance to make it.
Was he at North Davidson or
Davie County over in Moxville? Yeah, Davie County. That'd be great because you look at the combination. It's like the old combo. He and Pulowski are just unbelievable together.
Man, you should see it. The coaches love it.
I understand Matt's almost maybe connected with Jimmy some too now in some ways.
Yes. Matt goes back and forth between. Matt and Jimmy always had a nice relationship because Matt had there was a quarterback skills camp that he runs. But Matt also does work with Prolific Park. So Prolific has been spearheading Matt's development mostly.
Yeah, because I read where Matt was, along with Jimmy, they're training Will Jones, a quarterback from Page, trying to get Will ready. Yeah.
Will actually, there's a few colleges that have been interested in Will.
Yeah, I heard earlier maybe East Tennessee State made him an offer.
Tennessee.
Heard that from one of our good people here at Shane's tonight. Yeah.
East Tennessee.
And that's just the start. Yeah, it's just scratching the surface. Yeah, you start there and you hear from quite a few more.
Well, you can't really deny, the guy came in. I think he was a junior this past year.
He was.
And the only thing with him, he didn't have much film before that, but he put down some numbers.
Very big numbers. Took his team to the state championship game.
Yeah, you can't deny that.
And plus, he proved he could run and pass both.
Yeah, he's a big guy, too.
How about this kid I ran into at Guilford a couple weeks back, this Joshua Allen out of Ardrey Kell. I was up at Guilford one Saturday afternoon before one of our basketball games, killing some time, getting the old campus walk in, getting the exercise in. Saw this guy out there doing the cones, and I thought, gosh, I check these guys. I may know these guys. Went over and saw this kid. His name was Joshua Allen. He was doing defensive back drills. I thought for a minute he was like a receiver, but it's basically defensive back doing the drop back drills in those cones, almost like some of the stuff you see in those combines. But I mentioned Josh Williams to Josh. He remembered Josh. But this Allen kid looks like may have some possibilities out there.
Yeah. Well, kid's drive is amazing. This is I think the second time that I've known of him doing that. Right. Yeah, but last year it was right after the season he was out there. So this was cold. It was cold last year when I saw him. But anyways, he has a drive that's
that's what it takes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those guys you see out there on the weekends, those guys on the off days, they don't have to practice. They can be out of town somewhere taking it easy, or maybe home, laid back taking it easy. Those are the guys that make it the longest, right?
Yeah. Hard work, will get you a lot of places. I believe in them, though.
Yeah. Anybody else in that Guilford team for next year? Or they gonna have enough guys to make this thing happen next year? You lose Matt Pulowski, you lose Adam Smith, you lose a bunch of guys. You got Derek Bell back there. That's a big thing right there.
Yeah. So he's gonna carry things. And Hunter Causey also. He's the backup.
Strong back. Yeah.
But the quarter. I don't know if you remember Christian. Is his last name Williams?
I don't know for sure.
The quarterback. He played at Burlington.
Okay.
Burlington Williams. So he's going to be taking things over at quarterback now. He's more of a run threat than the pass threat. So that'll change some schematic things. But I have faith in Guilford, man. They've proven.
It's a great year this past year. I don't know if I could follow this coming year like I did this past year. Boy, you just knew Pulowski's going to have a great year. And it was just something to watch those guys every Saturday. You just hate the fact they didn't get a playoff bid.
Man, see, that's why I was a little scared when they first took the first loss, because I've seen that happen.
You get one loss, it's almost like they don't give you the respect you deserve anymore.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And Washington Lee got beaten that first round like a drum.
Yeah.
They got killed.
Tell me about it.
They got killed.
Tell me about it.
What's your schedule like these days?
Let's see. So Jimmy Lamore trains Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 6 o'clock. That's the college guys who are training for pro day. 6 o'clock to 7:30, and 7:30 to 8:30, he gives the high school guys a chance to work out. So, you know, when I'm freed up, I have work to do during the day, but when I'm freed up in the afternoons, that's where I head out. I try to work out with them, man.
What's his website? Because I visited his website today. You got his website address?
Well, I do have his website, but I would say the better way to get in contact with him would be his email. His website I usually use for, you know, just his camps and things of that nature. But his email address is strengthchamber@gmail.com. That's his email address.
How about your website address?
Yeah, mine is janeshsports.com.
What's new on your website these days? I didn't pick yours up today. I was picked up Jimmy's, so I didn't pick yours up. What's new with your website these days? I know you're doing the bios now.
Yeah, I do
those are
the
nice.
weekly Star Athlete. I actually wrote mine last night. I got to do some proofreading. But biggest thing with us is just kind of showing off our jamboree that we're putting together. That's going to be in August. That's the only
Yeah, we got to talk about those a little bit too. Those are coming up. You guys are going to have the jamboree. You'll decide what teams, invite the teams to be there.
We're in the process of inviting all of the teams now. It's going to be more of an informal weekly scrimmage. So all of the teams that will be involved will also have a jamboree on that Saturday, a bigger jamboree. Hopefully next year I can turn mine into that bigger Saturday jamboree. But right now we have one at High Point Central. Like I said, Coach Jones is
getting on board.
Yeah, I love him. But Coach Jones, Western Guilford, also Coach Causey is helpful. And then in Cedar Ridge, Coach Scott Loosemore.
Oh yeah, Loosemore. We know Loosemore well. We need to get Loosemore in here. Tell him we'll bring him in when we can let him talk about those.
Okay.
Because Loosemore, we used to have him here quite a bit over the years. Yeah, so he's the head man there now.
Cedar Ridge, yeah.
Yeah, has he been there? Was he the head man this past year?
Honestly, I'm just getting in
Because I
contact
think he may have been at another school and just taken over there recently. But Coach Loosemore's a good guy. Yeah,
No,
he's been around a lot too.
You're right. I looked him up. He did just get there.
Yeah,
I don't know where
he's
he
been
came
around a lot. Well, one time he was the head man at Eastern Guilford.
That's what it was.
Then he was the assistant man over at Grimsley, assistant man at Page. And man, where you looked up, you see Coach Loosemore. He was in Raleigh, the Raleigh area for a while too, briefly. But if he's at Cedar Ridge, more power to him. Always good to hear about Coach Loosemore.
He's helpful too. So
Coach Loosemore, you got Coach Jones connected with you, and got as well. You mentioned who else?
Western Guilford. And
Coach Causey, the AD, plus the new football coach over there as well. Which his name was Coach Clay, Tim Clay.
Yeah, I had a chance to meet Coach Clay. He's awesome. He's pretty focused, quiet guy.
Trying to get some things done. Yeah. So you think you get in there and maybe help turn that football program around at Western Guilford, huh?
Hey, I'm all for it.
Will you be doing an event at their school? You'll have a
Yes. Well, so right now we're in the kind of
the weekly 7-on-7, something like that. You guys were working with that, maybe?
Well, we were
doing
about the
mini
7-on-7.
jamboree.
Yeah, we were thinking about the 7-on-7, but I think that'll wait.
Yeah.
But
so you'll do a full scrimmage jamboree possibly there.
At Western, yes, I will.
Interesting. Maybe a 2-school event or maybe more schools.
No, so we're thinking about bringing in 4 schools for each location. Right now at the Cedar Ridge location, we have Cedar Ridge will be in there, Eastern Graham, and there's one more school. I can't remember. So the Cedar Ridge one is a little bit further in development. The 2 here, we're still working on bringing in the teams. So
what if I can get together a team? Can I bring my team in and play against Western Guilford?
Sure.
We'll have like the alumni team. We'll play the Western Guilford guys. We'll bring an alumni team in.
I'll play on it.
Yeah. The Thanksgiving Day thing, we've had that going for like 30 years at Guilford. Yeah, it's done well.
I might have to start doing that.
Yeah, you need to jump in there. I mean, gosh, it's pretty crazy.
I might have to start doing those things.
You remember Merkel, right? Mike Merkel?
Does he play?
He doesn't play. He's like the guy we had to sign off with.
Oh, at Guilford.
Yeah, Mr. Merkel, Mike Merkel.
I like Merkel. I appreciate Merkel.
Good man. So back to your daily schedule. What are you up to doing all these different things?
Yeah. So when I go work out,
you do the Jimmy Lamore thing several days a week. Yeah.
So when I go work out with those guys, they work me out pretty good. Mostly I just go in and show support. I'm just like the old guy in there now.
Any other former Guilford players you see out and about these days still going for it?
So I don't know if you remember Tyler Hunt.
Yeah,
I ran
real
into
well.
him.
Yeah,
I ran into him.
Is he still trying to get it going?
Yeah.
He was trying to make that pro combine somewhere.
Last thing I heard. So I'm not sure if he actually got a chance to get into some of the local combines. I know Adam Smith did.
Yeah. The weird thing is, let me ask you this, because I saw the pro day maybe at Wake Forest. Those guys going with all these different drills. What's a punter going to do that day? They going to make him do that too?
No, I don't think so.
Punter I've never done this before. What are we doing?
I don't think so. I
Hitting
think
the
they just
going, popping through the bag and hitting all this crazy stuff. What's a punter going to do on that
They
day?
might have to do some of
Because
that
Winston-Salem State and Wake Forest, they did theirs together. You know, they both at over
really?
at Wake. They
Okay.
get together at Wake and do it together. Since they're so close. Anyway, my buddy Will Johnson is a punter at Winston-Salem State. I'm sure he may want to hit a combine next year. He was a junior this year. He'll be a senior. He's a very good punter. Had a kicker, done well for Winston-Salem State. So I'm just saying, what's little Will going to do? He's coming to this combine. I'm going to make him do all that stuff too. I don't know.
I wonder.
All
See, I
that
haven't
testing.
actually been to one of the pro days. So.
Yeah, they'll have one at I'm sure Prolific Park usually has one.
Yeah, there's passed already.
Has it
Matt
really?
Blowski had competed in it.
How'd he do?
Already did pretty well.
Did he do one? Yeah.
I haven't heard.
Right. I remember the one year it was kind of crazy. The one year I think they had like a selective pro day for like Keenan Allen over at Prolific because he couldn't make it. He had to have a selected his own special day.
Wait a minute, what school did he was out west? Wasn't
It was California, yeah.
Yeah.
But he came back here. I think he had his pro day at Prolific, and it was like, I guess things didn't work out to have one out there because the coach was leaving or something. Something crazy broke out, but that was kind of neat.
I heard he didn't he think he made the Pro Bowl this year.
He got injured, set out this past year, but is expecting big things next year, coming back off that injury.
Okay.
Big things out of him, I'm sure. From Jimmy's standpoint, he's staying busy then. Jimmy Lamore.
Yeah, he's busy. He's been growing this program. I like watching. I love helping.
Pick a lot. Can pick his brain and pick up a lot of things, learn a lot of things from him, I'm sure.
Thing I like to do is refer the clients to him. So I don't personally train, but if I can find someone that wants that caliber of training, that's what I usually like to do.
Outside the physical part, what else do you work on?
During the off season, it's kind of a relaxed time for us, but we're doing all planning at this point.
There's all the
you have
cards.
you have the May,
jump on them in just a
then
few
you
here.
have the August jamborees. So right now we're just planning, just make sure that our plan is flush and things will go as we want them to.
And you got to keep that's your physical and preparational part. You got to keep your mental part right too, right? Because your spiritual part's always been a big part of what you do.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, so I have meetings with mentors and things of that nature.
Do you still set foot on that Guilford College campus a lot? Is that still a part of the outreach, what you do?
From time to time. Actually, next week I'll be going to, there's a program that we started while we were there. It's called Brothers Doing Positive. It's like a big brother, little brother program. Yeah. And I kind of go ahead and give back to some of the guys that are there now. So that's something that I'll do, I'm getting involved with. But back to your question as far as my spiritual thing. It's just my mentors have been really laying into me lately. And that stuff drives me. Drives me to another level.
So I thought something spiritual this week kind of crazy happened with me. I would take in an invoice from my business, one of my advertisers. I took their invoice by one day. It was kind of interesting because the next day, I took the invoice by for what they owed their payment for that month. So I figured I'll see it probably in a few days. Went by the mailbox that day. It was there in less than 24 hours. You put it, and somebody said, you don't get the mail. It doesn't arrive in less than 24 hours.
It already was.
It was unreal because it came to my post office box. So I said, this check did not come in COD. This check came in GOD. That was my delivery that day. Yeah, it's like, boy, some interesting things going on there, how those things work. Interesting. But as far as the overall uplift of spiritual goes, things are still strong for you too, right?
Yes. It's kind of like I'm in a new place where like everything that I want to do and I put out, people just kind of just accept it.
They're picking it up. They're taking it in, and people are soaking it up. Then
it's kind of a good feeling. I don't have to try as hard.
Well, you feel like you can never quit trying. Though. If you stop trying and you let up a little bit, that's when things slow down. You gotta, I guess, keep that same approach, same strong approach the entire time.
Okay.
Wouldn't you think?
Well, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So the minute you let up and you're relaxed and begin to take things for granted, you can never let up. It seems like, because I've done that a few times. The thing is, you go out and have success that day. I'm gonna come home and take it easy and celebrate a little bit. When you do that, man, it's almost like, hey, go ahead and hit me in the head. because I'm setting myself up for the kill, right?
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yep, got to keep it on the even ground all the time, right?
It's difficult, Andy. It's no excuses.
Oh yeah, I understand.
You just day in, day out, you got to bring it.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And you sound like you may have had a little bit of a cold lately too.
Well, I'm getting over one.
Yeah, I've been fighting with myself. It's been a tough week.
I think it's the season change.
Yeah, I think it's the way you go in these, the weather, the temperature, because you're outside, it's been so warm. You come inside most businesses and places, they keep it so doggone cold. It's hard. I've been wearing a jacket most everywhere this week because I cannot get right as far as the temp goes. And, if I had to go put a jacket on and put the sleeves on and then you're fighting that cold, it's tough. I've not had a day yet when I've actually stopped that day and not done anything, but it was like a 3-day stretch, Josh, this week. And it's unusual for me. Sometimes you just have to change your way of doing things. For 3 days, I ate like a $1.48 hamburger and 2 bananas. That was it for 3 days. Couldn't keep anything.
One day?
Over 3 days.
That's all you ate?
Had a $1.48 hamburger, which was a good one, really good.
From where, though?
I tell you, it was some cookout. Nothing on it. That was it. And 2 bananas. That was it those 3 days. Just because, sometimes that health issue comes up, it just knocks you down. You got to keep going. You got to figure out how to get out of it.
You just got to keep going.
Yep, you got to do it. Josh Williams with us. He's got the combines coming up. He's got Janesh. He's got the Jamboree coming around too. Jamboree time coming. And Don, Coach Furlow's car was in that bunch of cars too. Good, because she's coming to the door. If she done got her card, I'm dead man.
That's the coach?
Yeah, that's Coach Northern Gopher coming in. They made it to the state finals last week in women's basketball.
Oh, basketball.
Yeah. But you got the Jamboree, you got the combines, you got the regular workouts at Jimmy Lamore's. And what else are you doing?
Well, at this point, that's it. We're just kind of trying to grow, keep that cycle. We've been in people's minds for a while. We just kind of want to go. We're going to start back up when the season starts. We're going to do our Friday night recaps. Just kind of stay consistent. I feel like we have like a solid base.
Jimmy's pretty happy about the way things progressed.
Yeah, and Jimmy's doing well. He gets about 20 to 30 people each night.
Wow.
And he offers.
He can't do much more than that, then, huh?
No, he can take more. What he does is bring out interns and stuff.
He's always liked to work smaller groups, I guess, and do a better job in it. Because I noticed his website. He likes to work in those smaller groups.
He does like because he gets to touch each kid and he gets to motivate personally each kid that comes in. He likes the youth. You can see that. You can tell this passion.
His wife's involved heavily too, and
she is. Actually, I referred a women's basketball, college basketball player, to his wife, and hope things going well with that.
Both Jimmy and his wife have a very good background as far as having got into this training program over the years.
Yeah, I think they set out together. She would take care of all the female clients, he would take care of all the male clients, and they called it one.
Where do you see your thing taking now the next year? I'm not going to ask you about further down the road. That's too far now. You take it one day at a time. But over the next few months, what are you going to be up to?
Well, like I said, you have, the camps coming up that we want to run successfully. We got those running well. We can run them well. Just kind of want to, keep branding ourselves that way in the area. And we got our jamborees. That's something that we're anxious about because we haven't done the jamborees before. But maybe we can make that another part of what we do. One thing I didn't tell you about is apparel and jerseys. I'm doing research for it. Maybe I can, start to sponsor, some teams' jersey, team jerseys and pants. That's an idea that's not as developed, but we're thinking about getting into that stuff too.
Well, it must be like a Nike sponsorship or Adidas sponsorship. You come up with your own brand, Janesh brand.
Yeah. So we'll just put our stamp on develop.
Yeah, because if you can get connected with teams that aren't connected with somebody else already, like a High Point Central or Western Gopher or Cedar Ridge, and go that route, it'd be pretty good.
And it'll be just as if I was, selling jerseys rather than there bringing a rep. I feel like I have a pretty good relationship with the coaches in the area, and I feel like they could, get behind what I stand.
You get a few good clients put up, you can build your business from there then. Yeah. So you feel pretty good right now about the working relationships those with Coach Jones at High Point Central, working well there, with Coach Clay and Coach Causey at Western Guilford working
There's
there.
a lot of people. Coach George over at Asheville.
Asheboro, yeah.
Asheboro, yes, sir.
Good man, yeah.
Graham, you got Coach Timmons. There's so many different people. I'm missing people.
You know, new coach at Southern Guilford today, too. We were talking earlier.
New coach?
Yeah, new coach at Southern Guilford because Coach Brown left Southern, went to Grimsley. And now today...
Did he?
Yep, sure did. Yep. Earl Bates got the job at Southern Guilford. Mr. Bates was up at Moorhead this past year. Took them to the state third round of the playoffs. So Earl Bates will be...
Coach at Moorhead?
He was, Earl Bates. He sure was. Former Eastern Guilford football player. Been there for a while, and he's going to be the head man at Southern Guilford. So still got a couple of vacancies.
Young guy.
Yep, fairly young. Still got a couple of vacancies in the county. Still got Smith left, and still got Northern Guilford, prime spot. Still vacant positions for football coaches.
Coach, what's his name?
Coach Roscoe?
He stepped down?
Oh, yeah, been a while. Yeah, a long time ago, yeah. Back in December. He had the glaucoma eye surgery and decided after surgery it's time to go ahead and step aside.
Really?
Yeah, Sure did.
Now, you know he's done that before.
Yeah, he's gone back to South Carolina again now, too. Back down there. Back
He's not
in
going to play coaches, or is he?
Like I say, he's done coaching now, yeah. So he'll go back to he's got a farm in South Carolina, big farm, and we go back down there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, so.
He's a legend, though.
Yeah, he was definitely a legend. You ever thought about getting into coaching?
Yes,
You're kind of doing it now in some ways,
Yeah, I
different.
touch him in a different way.
Yeah. No coaching probably though, right?
I can't, man.
Why not?
It's the way I like to work with Janesh is just, hey, we're gonna come out this one day and we're gonna give you all that we can this one day. We're gonna pack up. We're gonna replan and we're gonna do it again. Coaching, you have to be there consistently, and I just know myself.
You don't like staying in the same spot too long. That was always my thing too. My thing was I never could decide after all those sports when I was coaching. I couldn't just do one, and that's why I guess I cover these sports like I do here because I can cover a bunch of different sports. But I could never find one sport. I'm gonna lock in and stay with this all year long. I used to get extremely bored just staying in the same spot all day long. Get in a classroom. I'm in the same room. I gotta move. I mean, I gotta be gone. I may pay the price, but I gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving on. Josh, get that website out there for us again.
Janesh Sports. It's JANESH sports.com.
And this will be up on YouTube tomorrow. The interview with Josh will be on YouTube on Friday. So you can go check that out. You got your own YouTube. That's always good, too. If you go back and type in these previous interviews, you'll find Josh at YouTube. And I think that's kind of
cool.
good information, too. That's a good resource to have.
That is cool.
Because you go by YouTube, I mean, there's so much stuff out there. You say, I didn't know that guy was on there. Everybody's on there, and you're on there, too, right?
Yeah. I appreciate you bringing me out.
Oh, yeah, always. Anytime we need some help on this show, Josh is the man to call.
I appreciate it.
And we want to see you next time a little bit more and feel a little bit better. I know you're a little bit down. This cold's got you dragged down some now, but we'll get you back in here again later on, too.
Yeah, maybe closer to our combine dates where we have more information.
We'll get Loosemore in here. I tell Coach Loosemore, Coach Jones, we're pretty good connection with Coach Jones. Western Guilford guys, I played for Western Guilford back in the day, so no reason why I shouldn't be able to get those guys in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to do. Actually, what I was trying to do is bring in Drew Smith. He's the guy that I wrote my first star blog about.
Right, your player, yeah.
But maybe I can start bringing some younger guys in here.
We'll drop them in here. Any kid we can help, we'll help them out. Yeah, no doubt about it.
That's what I was thinking about. But he had things going on. Actually, he had a workout today.
What school is he from again?
He originally was at a High Point Christian, and then he transferred this past year to Southwest.
Southwest.
Coach
He'll be
Rainey.
at Southwest
Coach
this coming.
Rainey's cool too.
He'll be at Southwest this coming year, Drew Smith. So we'll keep an eye on him then. Had Coach Rainey here this past fall, I believe. Well, we had him at one of the ball. Had his son, the quarterback, had his son here. Excellent young man.
Tall guy.
Yeah, we had Jeremiah Brown too. Jeremiah was here. He's a great receiver.
Yeah. Did you